Good afternoon, everyone. This is Crystal with Crystal's Creations Wyckoff. How are you guys all doing? Awesome, I hope. So, here is a card that I just made using the products that Spellbinders sent me. I used all the die cuts that I had in here, including Friends frames. I used Bear Hugs, Faces and Sentiments, Puppy Hugs, Faces and Sentiments. I had recorded a video earlier, but I felt like it was just way too long, and my glue was also causing me havoc in my video, and I was like, if I cut a bunch of that out, you're gonna miss part of the story. So, yeah. So I made an A9 size card, and you're all probably going, say what? Yeah. So an A9 size card is an 8.5 by 5.5 card. Have any of you made a card that size? So I looked it up, and I was like, what do people usually use A9 size cards for? Well, A9 size cards are used mostly for wedding invitations, and funeral, a lot of memorial services. That's what A9 size cards are used for. So when you create a card for somebody who passed away, or when you're creating a card for somebody who's getting married, that type of card, that's what you do. You create an A9 size card for that size. So you create an 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches. You just take an 8.5 by 11.5 inch piece of cardstock, score it down the middle at 5.5 inches, and voila, there's your card base right there. And then you take another piece of cardstock, cut it in half at 5.5 inches, and you got your 8.5. Or you cut it at 8.5 and then cut it again at 5.5, turn it and cut it, and you got your A9 size card to work with. So that's what I did here. I created 3 layers of grass, overzealous, later gator, and fake plant, and I did my sky. So I did here, I have Remember Me, Clear Skies, and Breakup Blue at the bottom, the lighter shade of blue. Because when we look up at the sky, when it's clear blue, way up there at the top is the darkest shade of blue. See, there's 3 layers of our solar system. We have our lighter, our medium, and it gets really dark as we get up there in space. So that's how I did that. And then also when I was doing, I just found my spray. I was looking for this. I was looking for my spray, and it was hiding behind my water bottle. Oh, silly me. But anyways, and then, so my story was, I created a panda bear, created a dog, a baby bear, and a neighbor bear. Unfortunately, I forgot to give these 2 black eyes. Oops. I mean, not like I was beating them up, that type of black eye, but, I just forgot to put a black piece of paper behind their eyes. My brain hasn't been thinking. But anyways, the story was, Nala here, my half boxer girl, decided to grow up and get married to a panda bear. Because, we are all animals. We're all mammals. And you can marry anybody you want, okay? Just marry anybody, okay? And so she's a dog. So she decided to marry a bear. And they have their first child. And he's half bear, half dog. So I tried to make him look like half bear, half dog. Didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it. That's okay. And so she went to her neighbor over here. Here's her neighbor, and her neighbor is fashion. She's totally into fashion. That's why she's got her, you know, her dark pink in her ears and her blush and her nose the way it is and her floral pink bow on. And she's just totally into fashion. She just loves everything about fashion. And so she went and asked her neighbor next door if she can borrow some honey, a pot of honey, so she can make her hubby some cake, a special cake, so she can let her husband know that she was going to have, they were expecting baby number 2. And yeah, so that's what she did. And then she had to go over to another neighbor to borrow, who was a panda neighbor down the road, to borrow some bamboo shoots to help create this little tiny baby bassinet thing to surprise her husband, to let him know that they were expecting their second child. But just so you know, don't get any ideas in your head. I'm 51 years old. I'm going through menopause. I am not having a baby, so you guys can get those ideas out of your heads right now, because I know what you're thinking, okay? I can read your minds, okay? This is just a story, okay? I used to work at a daycare, and I used to work with kids for quite some time, and that's what I did. So that's what I did. I created this card, 8.5 by 5.5, A9 size card, and I wanted to put everybody on there, 2 different bears, 3 different types of bears, including a dog. And this one says, sending you a great big bear hug. The dog, Nala, is saying hugs. Oh, and his name is Kodak, by the way. I just gave him the name Kodak. Okay? And little bear, I don't know. His name is Junior. We'll just call him Junior. Kodak the second. Okay? And then her over here, well, I don't know. I think I called her Fiona or something like that. I can't remember what I named her, but something like that. She's holding a sign, a banner sign that says I love you. And of course, Nala, she's got her bone, because Nala, she loves to play. And of course, if you look down there, she's got her necklace on, her collar, you know. Now, Nala, our dog, our half boxer, half Rhodesian Ridgeback hound dog girl, she is our girl. She's my baby girl. You take that collar off of her and she will throw a hissy fit. And let me tell you, she will throw a fit like a toddler, like a 2-year-old on the 4th of July. And once you put that collar back on her, or necklace, whatever you want to call it, she thinks it's her necklace. You take that necklace off of her, oh my. Whine, put my necklace back on. Now, I don't know if you guys have a dog like that, like a boy dog or a female dog, that will throw a big hissy fit when you take their necklace or collar off, whatever you call it. Oh, help us all. Yeah. So anyway, so I used what Spellbinders sent me, and I am eternally grateful for what they sent me, because obviously I'm not getting anything for July. But that's okay. But anyways, I didn't get picked for July. But that's okay. It's all good. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the stuff that they sent me so far. And if you like what you see, just go ahead and click on the links up above and down below and go to the store. And also, to let you guys know, Spellbinders is having a really awesome sale right now. I will post that banner. It's called the 4th of July Spectacular Fireworks Sale. I will post that banner down below. I will put that link down below in my what's that box called? That box underneath my, oh, my brain just went blank, you guys. I hate it when that happens. Anyways, down below in that box underneath my video, there's a box that I put all that important information in. I can't believe my brain just drew a blank. I know I say it all the time, and my brain just drew a blank. Oh, and I added Spellbinders gems, silver gems to it. So there's a card, A9 size card. So anyways, that's it. Oh, I can't remember. But anyways, I used frames too. So I just left the frames white because I thought a little pop of white, you know, helps brighten the card some too. So they're all on a frame, a scalloped frame, which I like these frames. They're so cool. So there you have it. Added a basketball because, you know, he likes to play basketball, and we recently won our basketball finals. Yay. And there's the honey that she borrowed from the neighbor. So, yeah. So anyways, hope you enjoy. And, yeah. And I managed to get this down to a size 1200 by 1200 megapixels in a picture. Can you believe it? Boy, it was like really close, but both edges were like sticking over. But you know what? Hey, it's okay. It's cool. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Love ya. Bye.